Nox Box, everything you need to take your game from the box to the board.
Hi guys, welcome to Nox Box. I am Nock himself. This is Cordial Rob, and joining us today is Miguel Binyabir. Apparently that's his real name.
Yeah,
right, you join us today at a very exciting time. Mantic Games, we're big fans, we play a lot of Dead Zone, a lot of Dreadball, and obviously we kickstarted Mars Attacks. It's going to be amazing. They've sent us one of the first copies, they've flown it over, we've got it for the whole weekend so we can play it. And what do you reckon, guys? We've been playing it quite a bit, haven't we?
Highly amusing.
I love it.
Yeah? So let's start off with the box. Straight away you've got the iconic Martian artwork on the front. It looks amazing, you instantly want to start screaming, ah, 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 ah. Or at least I do.
Everyone does.
Yeah. You've got the normal Mantic goodies, where on the edge, with the recommended for 2 players, you have the nice player and the Martian.
Of course.
On the back, pretty self-explanatory. It's got the different factions, it's got the different areas of the game, a good shot of what it can all look like, set up, and yeah,
Right,
it looks
the
like a
first thing
good
we
game.
took out earlier on as we were playing is the, well, fairly standard map that seems to come with most games nowadays, actually.
Anything from Mantic will work on that mat. It's same size as Dead Zone. And
So you can use their squeegee one.
that one.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe, I know in the Kickstarter it was upgraded to a deluxe mat, and so I believe in the when the proper game is actually released, the deluxe mat will be available as another add-on.
Nice. So
That's great.
it's like
Perfect.
Cool. So we start with the rulebook. This is quite an easy rulebook to navigate because you flip it straight in the middle, and you've got your Martians and your human
So you've got all your stats straight away. You've got your human soldiers, Martians.
and your iconic artwork.
I love that artwork.
It's then got all the sections for all the different heroes.
Nice. Oh, you got Martian heroes as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes, General Tor, because everyone loves a Martian.
Is anyone actually ever going to choose to play the heroes and not the Martians? I just...
Oh, I don't know. The person with the crossbow
Ooh.
looks quite bemusing.
I can see a truck.
I expect
That...
there's probably going to be an expansion for this,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
why wouldn't you?
I think there are sections in the rules talking about vehicles and armoured things somewhere. So they're all expected.
In the future, we'll be seeing a military vehicle or two, and hopefully some extras, which is always good. Okay, so all the way through the book, you have the great artwork on pretty much all the pages.
Fantastic. Right. You've got... That's a...
Victory points counter. Or
Oh, and... Okay.
And all the heroic points for the different heroes.
Oh, it's a way to mark off how many of their heroic actions they've used?
Yes.
Oh, that makes life easier.
So we've been using some of the counters for that, and just basically being lazy, working our way through it, getting a feel
Sounds like
for
a
it.
plan.
You've then got all the cardboard versions of a lot of the counters.
Okay. Oh, you've got the burning cows.
Of course.
Burning cows, giant bugs,
And a wrecked car.
and...
With a motorcycle in it.
Oh, no, I believe when I did talk to the man from Mantic, that they did specify that's a thrown BMW, apparently.
I take it he doesn't like BMWs. And then you've got civilians, because we all like killing civilians.
Fantastic. Let's
Extra
have a look at
points.
those. You literally get extra points for killing the civilians.
If you're an alien, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic.
But if you're a soldier, you have a rule called Brave, that if there's civilians in the same square as you, you'll defend the civilian.
Oh, wow.
So that's quite a fun one.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, some of the tokens we've got the activation tokens for your units.
Yep.
We've got the critter tokens. We've got the token for holding up your monster, or your cow, or your thrown BMW. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're good
basically.
tokens. They're double-sided.
It's-
They're what you would expect.
What
now,
I'm expecting soon, though, is for the tokens, they'll probably do an upgrade pack, same as with the Dead Zone and the Dreadball, where you'll be able to get Perspex tokens.
absolutely, and in fact, I did see again one of the upgrades you could get on the Kickstarter, which I believe they will be releasing, is upgraded cows and giant bugs. So there will actually be a miniature of giant cows on fire, running through the streets.
And it will be amazing.
That will be amazing.
I'm looking quite forward to painting that, actually. That
absolutely.
does sound quite good.
Now, with painting, let's go straight on to the best bit of the box, The Martians. Sorry, I mean the figures. Martians.
Well, this is one of your basic Martians.
Right, let's move this over. Let's get this against a nice white background. I say white. Whitish. So you can see the Martians. They're a good size. They come in a range of different poses.
You got all your basic ones with the disintegrators, and then you've got the freeze ray Martian.
Oh wow, yes.
And you
Yeah,
have
he looks
a
very cool.
commander in there as well.
Yeah.
A grunt commander.
If we were smart enough, we could find that model.
The grunt commander is that one going by the rulebook.
Oh, fantastic. So you get a whole pile of Martians, don't you, in here?
Yeah, there's a lot of Martians.
Now-
There's more Martians than humans, it
But
looks
basically, there's one Martian for every other model in the other two factions.
Oh, super.
So it works out that currently it's a 2-player, but you can scale up with teams, so you'd have basically a 4-player. So 1 civilians, 1 military, and then probably 2 players doing the Martians.
Oh,
or you could have a
fantastic.
2-on-1 with the Martians. So that's quite good. In my hand, I have the most amusing bit. Is the Martians' helmets.
Oh, so they've actually got clear helmets for you to attach
So
once you've
I can quickly
painted your Martians.
pop one on. It's a bit rough and ready.
Because these figures do need to be painted. Oh, look at that.
absolutely perfect.
That's just amazing.
So you
That is, yeah, that, to me that makes the whole set worthwhile.
So that's your additional bit of detail, which I think's, you know, very clever.
Awesome. Right, oh wow.
Next, we've got the humans.
The humans.
Right,
Now
the
you've
military.
Right, you've got in your hand, Nock, is a light machine gunner. Now, the difference between the Martians and the military is the Martians have armour, so they ignore the first point, and their shooting is very good, but quite short.
Oh, okay.
With the military, your shooting's not bad, but it's usually a lot more long range. So the US military with carbine is range 6 compared to a range 4 on the Martian, and the light machine gunner is up to 12.
Wow.
So basically, your start turn, you start putting the pain on the Martian straight away, because if they get close, they're really going to, well, disintegrate you.
Yes, 'cause the humans
It's the easiest way to
they're
put it.
nowhere near as good as shooting, and they're a lot more squishy.
A lot more squishy.
But still, I think that's a pretty cool model with the
yes, I
sandbags.
must say that one. And I just saw a guy with a bazooka as well, which
Yes.
looks pretty awesome.
Yes, US with launcher, range 3 to 20,
Ooh.
which is quite interesting considering the map is currently an 8. So some of the expansions, it'll be like in the Dead Zone, won't it? Where you can add mats together,
Ah, yes.
do longer terrain, because that minute you can do that for the mortars. So that'd be quite interesting. You have 2 mats together and then fight your way through a cityscape.
Yeah.
Now, you said cityscape, so before we go to the heroes, let's check out this. You've got a whole pile of scenery of ruins. Now these things are awesome. I love some of the details you get. So you've got the lights.
You've got wooden fences.
Is that in fact an electric box?
Yes, it is, with the little
Yeah.
warning symbol on. You've got signs.
Yep, stop signs.
You've got little palisades. Where's the shopping trolley one?
Oh yeah, the little
Oh no,
barricade.
you've got your mailboxes because, you know, it's important.
Oh yes, in case you want to post some letters during the Martian apocalypse.
Little barricade,
one.
including a shopping trawler.
It's just amazing.
Litter bins. And the thing is, with the way they've done it, texture-wise, it'll be quite nice to paint, because on this, I'd probably base coat it, then do a layer, and then ink it, and that's probably all you need to do. You probably don't even need to dry brush it that much to get the details
No,
out.
it looks really good, and it's the new Mantic kind of clip together range they're doing.
So it'll
it's
probably fit with some of their other ranges, depending on what you want to do, because you could probably easily transport this onto Mars with their other scenery.
absolutely, yeah, and I really like the way Mantic are producing their scenery now, because it's really simple to put together, but it gives you a whole range of different options.
Well, I like the little details on this, like missing bricks, because that actually comes into the game.
Does it?
If a figure can see through the bricks, he can shoot through the bricks.
Really?
Yes, there are little things like that.
Oh,
in the
that's
game.
pretty cool.
Things like the broken windows, where it's basically got the jagged glass, and that'll be quite nice to paint up. So you can actually imagine, once this is fully painted, it's going to be really nice to look at.
The figures fit perfectly with it as well.
Yeah. So So you can see, sort of scale-wise, you can easily see people like sort of pointing through the windows and stuff like that, which is quite
Now
nice.
we are on to the heroes. Right, let's go through them quickly. We've got
General Tor, head of the Martian invasion with heavy armor and his close combat. He'll be a pain to remove.
brilliant.
Second up is Deke, good at shooting, good at fighting, and very good at surviving.
Nice. And then Joe, I think.
Joe, good at fixing stuff, with the vehicles possibly coming out after
Oh,
this.
cool.
I expect, you know, they'll pop a vehicle, he'll fix it.
Nice.
Ashley, natural leader, with a SMG and a good survive roll.
Coolio. And who's next?
Buddy and Brandy.
So that's a duo pair.
This is a duo pair. One's good at fighting, one's good at shooting.
Brilliant.
And they'll help each other when they're base to base. Phil comes with a ray gun, and he is good at running away.
That sounds nice and useful in this kind of apocalypse.
I understand him well.
Now, who is the beefy guy with the sword?
This is Edwin. This is an odd one. He comes with armor, brave, dragon slayer, and smite.
Wow, I can already tell that's been my favourite character.
Yeah.
He appears to be wielding an energy sword, similar to the aliens, so, you know, he'll fit right in.
Nice.
Okay, woman with a shotgun, Eva. Close range, but a very high shootability, and she'll be able to get control of your people and get them to do what she needs with
Nice.
high heroics. And then there's Troy, the cheerful young man whose ability, too many late nights, and enjoys running around with a crossbow.
Right, so that's a look at everything inside the box, well, almost everything. We actually haven't gone into the cards yet. Now, the cards make the game, in my opinion. It's a good game, and it's really fun to play. It works similarly to Dead Zone, in the way you activate a couple of models each, and they get a couple of actions each.
It's all done with D8s, 3 dice rolls with plus or minuses to how many dice you have, not to the rolls.
And quite usefully, they actually supply 6 in the box, which is always...
It is, yeah. But what changes it up is the cards. So, like in Dead Zone, you had cards which could add on to your characters, give them bonuses, and do other things. Well, what they've brought in are event cards, and if I go straight through, the first one I get to is Mutant Bug. And then a mutant bug pops up in the middle of the city and just starts eating stuff. It's amazing. Yeah. You've got Moo, which is a herd of flaming cattle that run on from one board edge and just stampede over everything and just wipe out whole units. There's a whole range of different ones. There's flying cars, there's a little lost child. So yeah, who doesn't want a little lost child to pop up for the Martians to brutally murder?
Yeah.
Extra victory point to kill the children.
So when I was playing it with you guys, that was my favourite part. When those go off and suddenly something absolutely random happens that changes the whole game balance, it just it just makes the game for me. Yeah. So that's my favourite part. What's your favourite part, Miguel?
I quite like how straightly balanced it seems to be. Because when you first look at it, the Martians have got a lot less people, a lot less range, so you feel like they've got a disadvantage. But then it turns out they're much better at shooting and they're a lot tougher, so you always get a fair game.
In the game earlier on, it was basically down to 1 victory point between the 2 of us when you won.
Yeah.
And it was basically because we were just going through different cards, so he was getting survive cards or sneak cards and things like that. So it's a lot, you look at it and think, oh, it's going to be quite simple. It's not. It's not when you look at the cards and think, oh yeah, I can play that, then I do this, then I move over there, and then hopefully he doesn't kill me this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like how fragile the players are as well. I mean, the models are very sturdy. What I mean is, when you play the game, if you stand wide out in the open against the Martians, you're going to die.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
I aim, +1 dice, you're in the open, +1 dice, fall over.
Yeah, and that's the thing, if you get any damage, there's no injury,
Yeah,
you're either alive
dead.
or you're dead.
Unless you're a hero.
Oh, unless you're a hero, obviously. Yeah.
At which point you just run forward screaming, probably with a shotgun.
Yeah.
So, what do we reckon, guys, overall?
I think it's great, it's got a lot of potential.
It'll look really good when painted up, and it'll be nice to paint up.
I must admit, I love the core set. When they release to the public the actual burning cows, that will be when I am sold entirely, because we've needed models of burning cows. There's a complete lack of them in the gaming world, and I feel it's just not catered for.
It's one of the things that keeps me up at night.
It does keep us up at night, yeah.
It's the one thing you have to make the sound effect when it comes onto the board.
I will leave you with just imagining that sound effect. Thanks, guys.
Look after yourselves.